It's a neighborly day in this beauty wood. Would you be mine? Would you be mine? It's a neighborly day in this beauty wood. Would you be mine? Would you be mine? It's a neighborly day.
You better talk about it.
Yo, what's the deal? What's the deal? Your boy JD Jones. I'm one of your hosts here at
And I'm your
Neighborhood Talk.
I'm so sorry, man. I cut you off. And I'm your other host, Mocca on the block.
Welcome you all good. It's all love. How you feeling tonight?
Man, I'm feeling real good. I just had me some pizza, so I'm hyped right now.
I see. I've been trying to do the no carbs, Mocha. You talking about one of my favorite foods. It's all good though. I'm glad you ate. Glad you're good. Let's get hyped for this show, man. We want to welcome all of our neighbors around the world here at Neighborhood Talk. You already know how we coming. We want to welcome all of our supporters, but allow us to introduce ourselves. I said it before and I'll say it again. We are the newest, latest, and soon to be most influential Web3 platform to ever exist.
Yes, and I want you all to know that are new to our space and eager to learn more about our NFT gaming project. Feel free to click the link in our bio or simply check out our Get to Know Us slide that's being displayed right now above us, but it's actually not. So we need to get on that and put it on the jumbotron. Also, we are doing the latest in-show giveaways. All you need to do is retweet our Twitter space right now, and you qualify for our in-show giveaways.
Super. I want to qualify more. Okay, right now I got the inside play. I'm talking junk, man. But y'all know how we come, man, here in Neighborhood Talk. Not only is this our space to display our newest and latest projects, as Mocha described in Neighborhood Tales, but we share our space with the dopest guests, and tonight happens to be no exception. Hey, Mocha, let our listeners know who we have the privilege of hosting tonight.
My pleasure. Tonight we have Wagmi Wolves Club. So unmute yourself and let the people know where you're from.
Hey, hey, Mocha, JD, thanks for having me on here. Yo, Chiz, thanks for getting me up here, getting me to come talk on this. It's awesome. This show is hype. Like I said, I just put my kids to sleep, and I'm already up here getting turned up already. I'm like, damn. No, but I have a layer. I'm actually Mudblood Beer. I'm the creator and founder of Wagmi Wolves Club. It's a solo run project. I started it in February. It's 3,000 NFTs consisting of 5 different collections, all the same story, but 5 separate collections. 98% of them are one-of-ones, and they're all in the hands of holders at this time, 500 holders. I'm on the Loopring ecosystem, and I've been doing this for a year, man. And now I'm kind of branching out to other ecosystems, trying to just taking as much information on the Web3 space and grow my brand. I'm excited to be here.
Beautiful.
Yeah, man. Beautiful, man. Thank you for being on our platform here at Neighborhood Talk, man. Wagmi, excited to learn more about you, your projects, and how you even got into Web3. Can you talk to our listeners, about your start into Web3 in the Web3 space?
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, I got an interesting one. So,
okay.
For me, I went to art school, the Art Institute of Chicago, and I'm from Chicago, born and raised. And I went to the Art Institute down there, and it just wasn't for me at the time in my life. Money, all the different stories. But I joined the military for 6 years. I was in the Army. I was a 13 Delta. I did field artillery. We shot cannons. It was a lot of fun, man. Real good experience. I miss it. I really do miss it because it's like one of the most powerful weapon systems in the world. It's like something you can never do, right? So I missed that. It's a lot of fun. And then after that, I became a police officer in Chicago for 8 years. And that was hell, bro. We could have neighborhood talk, the real neighborhood talk, anytime you guys want. I'd love to talk about a lot of other stuff because there's a lot of stuff going on. And it affected me personally in my life. And my family. So I quit. I pulled the plug, cold turkey. And Web3, I kind of fell into, and I've, been learning this whole way. I have zero knowledge, right? I came into this zero knowledge, but I just kind of have been teaching myself along the way and trying to be an example of that.
That's beautiful. One thing that I really cling to and that I love about your story is that you're also a veteran. I'm a Marine Corps veteran myself, so it's great to see that we're also into this space as well.
Yeah, no, and that's kind of one of the topics that I like to talk about. Like I said, like the ease of entry, right?
Yeah.
Like I think that it's unfair for someone who might not be as creative, who wants to get involved in this space, might not be able to create the coolest PFP or or AI or whatever it say. But I think that to make it easy for people to kind of engage and create in this space is key. And I am a prime example of that. I pulled a string and I chased people with guns. That's what I did. And I'm
Yeah.
not a developer. I'm not a Blender master. I am a creator. I am an artist. And I'm just trying to learn.
Love it. I did hear that you spoke on loop ring. That is an interesting like aspect. So how did you get involved with that community and why did you choose loop ring to begin with for your project?
You better talk about it.
Yeah, and Loopring was kind of my first intro to crypto in general. And I just learned that through, just research. And I kind of liked the tech, the be your own bank, the ease of transactions. And I kind of was skeptical about crypto in the beginning, but this kind of made it a real easy entry point for me, at least. And then I kind of just found out about the NFTs and that you could create NFTs. And that's when I started to work on it because it's something that I always had in the back of my mind of getting back into art. So it was a perfect vessel for that. And then, the GameStop stuff came. So I came even before the marketplace and all that. I've just been trying to work. I've been solely on Loopring, and I have been applying to GameStop, but that really hasn't been my main focus. I'm thinking big picture here. I'm trying to grow a brand.
That's fire, man. I mean, you got an interesting story, Wagmi. Like, from art school to being a veteran. Want to shout out you and Mocca for being veterans. We actually needed an applause right there for y'all. Yeah, there we go. There we go.
Yeah,
Give it up for our
thank you for your
veterans.
service, Mocha. Yeah, no, it's really cool to see veterans in this space.
Absolutely, absolutely. But if you don't mind, man, can you share with us if you're bullish on any other blockchains or at all?
I mean, like, and that's the thing. I was gonna post a funny thread, but I've had some stuff go on in my community. But I look at it as like this kind of fun. Bulls, they huff and puff until they see red, right? Then they
Yeah.
run. Bears, well, no one likes bears. Fuck bears, right? And then there's also like apes. They beat their chest. They jump in and they're emotional investors, right? But I always say wolfish, right? Regardless of market conditions, I'm hunting, I'm searching for opportunities. And I kind of try to bring that into my community, right? Like people say these bull markets, these bear markets. Well, I mean, life goes on, man, and you sell your product in whatever market it is. And you're going to have to grow in whatever market conditions it is. So that's just kind of how I look at it.
All right. So can you also let us know more about Wagmi Wolves Club?
Yeah, no, it's five collections. They're kind of a variety of different appearances of the Wagmi wolf. My first collection was skulls. My second collection had the skulls with bodies. They kind of formed into bodies. And then I had werewolves, and I've just been kind of rolling out the different characters for my project. Um, Up until the point, and through this time, I've been evolving. Right, my art's been getting better. I've branched out into 3D. So I'm really just kind of trying to harness the whole werewolf brand and really trying to just grab some people to work with, man. That's pretty much my goal.
Speaking of, which one is your favorite? Because you say you're having like different characters now.
Yeah, no, I mean, out of the collections, I think my favorite is Origins, which is the werewolves. That I introduced a rune concept where people get these runes and you can trade them in and mutate your werewolves. So you get like a mutated werewolf. And also I rolled out a miniature DAO with the pack concept because wolves the pack. So
This
there's
is
25 holders that have special access in my Discord and a lot of other stuff. So I've just been kind of experimenting across the board.
that's amazing that you have like I like the DAO aspect like in regard to like the pack. So
Yeah.
that's like cool. And so you say that you have like a basically a second generation thing to where they would become mutated. So is that like the first generation that you sent out of the 3,000, if there's two, they can merge to make a mutant one?
Yeah, so how it worked was I have five separate collections. Each collection is about 500 NFTs, right? So think of it kind of like a chapter of a story or like a series. It's like Wagmi Wolf Skulls, Wagmi Wolf's Bodies. I was kind of thinking of it as like episodes, kind of, and kind of show the different parts of it. But no, all you need is a rune, which is kind of like just like a serum for like Bored Apes Yacht, something like that, Mutant Apes Yacht Club. And
Yeah.
you trade it in, and then I do like a custom version of your wolf and make it like mutated. That's kind of like what I'm focusing on.
That would be cool. I'm trying to think of like what else could be incorporated, like some bling or something. Because wolves probably want like I'm the alpha or something.
Oh, and there's plenty, like if you see some of my art, it's very pop art style. I really kind of fall into that category. But I really see it like that, where it is kind of like the hype wolves, right? With like chains and smoking, everything's about partying, driving cool cars. I see that for the wolves, man, howling at the moon. It gets rowdy, So I want to keep that vibe going because I have a good community. Hell yeah, I like that. Got that, man?
Hey, that's new.
We got to get that guy a raise today, man. He's on the
Damn,
queue, man.
okay, I gotta get that.
You got to get that one, yeah, man. So talk to us about how you came up with the name for your project, right? I mean, it's an interesting name, right? But it's dope. I'm not even gonna lie, like it's a fire name. How'd you come up with it?
Right.
Did you get help or?
Yeah, no, I did the whole, thought of a bunch of cool idea. I had the board bricks, the different things I was thinking of at the time. And I of course I looked stuff up to try to make sure that it wasn't taken, all that different stuff. But Wagmi really resonated with me because just the pack mentality, and just from being in the military, right? Like you never leave a fallen comrade. It kind of means the same thing to me. Like we're all gonna make it. Like like we're all in this business together. We're all trying to learn. Like I'm not gonna let my buddy behind. I'm gonna try to boost them. I'm gonna retweet them. And I really feel that, and I try to bring that into the community. I mean, I try to.
All right. No, I just had to look it up. I had no idea that Wagmi meant we're all gonna make it. That is fire.
Yeah. I love the background of your past that comes through to like show people what you were truly thinking to begin with to even start it. And that's great.
Yeah, and I'll be the first to admit, like it's been a long road. It's been a learning process, right? Ups and downs. I've started a lot of conversations regarding the clip art conversation because I have some stuff with clip art. I've started many conversations in the community that I want to start, that I want to address and get in front of, and it's been awesome though. Like I can't express enough the connections that I've made and the friends that I've made. I mean, even you guys came into the one space call one night, and now we've all been kind of chilling, hanging out, and it's a really cool thing to see.
I love it. Thank you, man. Thank you. All right, so like we mentioned, we do the Lewis and Littus giveaways, man. We got our man Shiz coming up, our founder of Neighborhood Tales, the project, the dopest NFT gaming project anywhere. Gonna come up, man, and show our community some love and bless us with a gift, man. Giveaway.
It looked like he's going through some technical difficulties right now because he's been pushed down as a listener for some reason.
Got it. Let's get him up to speed, man. We got to get a giveaway, Mocca. Unless you want to get a giveaway. No.
See, the thing is, he the creator of the project. I don't know what he's up to right now.
What he might want to give away like $10,000, right? I don't know.
I mean, if he can I be a part of it? I mean, I know I'm the host and all, but that would be amazing. But no, let's just go to the next question for now.
Yeah, we can keep it going for sure.
Yeah, so my next question for you is what made you choose wolves? I think you kind of touched on it, but what made you want to choose that of all things, of all animals?
Yeah, no. Let me hear that. That's good. No, I definitely liked wolves in general. But I kind of just think of the wolf pack mentality. And also, when I was doing law enforcement, you call it the wolf pack. When we were on my tag team, we'd have a group of guys. We'd go out and that's kind of like the mentality that I have. Same with the military. So I really like that and just kind of stuck, you know. And like I said, I have a lot of ideas. I don't want to be stuck in one lane. Right. I have lots of other art. I like the whole concept of role playing in NFTs, and I mean that not like as in a game, but I mean it as like kind of like an RPG, as like Dungeons and Dragons, right? Like you have the Discord, you can interact, you can do different levels and different things, keep people engaged, and I really like that because it sits well with the werewolves, and that's kind of the direction that I'm trying to take it.
Love it.
Let me get my horns.
Oh, he's back.
He's
Get the
back.
howls too. Let me hear them howls.
Let's get some
Get
wolf
them
pack in
howls.
there. Let's get the wolves in there.
Ow! I need some more horns, some more horns. Okay. No, more horns. Look, couple more.
Wait.
Bro.
Wagmi just put the kids to bed, man. Y'all making it too. Y'all got it too loud.
We gotta wake the kids up
Yeah, they
tonight,
up now.
baby.
Let's go.
Hey, we
Once
all know when the kids wake
again,
up.
please retweet the show. If you did not retweet yet, everybody follow everybody.
Yeah.
And make sure y'all join the official Discord. We are about to launch the beta version of Liberty Isle, our official game built in Unreal Engine. JD Mocca, who going first? Who gonna give me the number? I need a number one between 1 and 13. 1 and 13.
Ladies first.
I would say 7.
Man, Jimmy! Oh my gosh! Ah!
Hey, let's go.
More hordes! Man Jimmy is actually going to be a guest on Neighborhood Talk. He is the winner of the utility pack
Let's get it.
giveaway tonight on Neighborhood Talk. We love it. Please shoot us a DM with your wallet address. Please make sure everybody's in the Discord. Everybody following Neighborhood Tales, Mocca on the Block, JD Jones, Rizzy the God, Wild Chairs,
Yes.
Wagmi
Make sure
Wolf
the
Club.
Ethereum wallet address.
Let's
that
go.
you
Oh.
send.
One more time, Mocca.
And make sure you send that Ethereum wallet address to Neighborhood Tales.
There you go. I forgot that. Horns for Mocca for having my back. More horns for Mocca. Yes, please send us that DM with your Ethereum wallet address. We got something for you once again. Man Jimmy will be on Neighborhood Talk. It's going to be a good one, but let's give the mics back to JD and Mocca.
For sure. Your turn, man. Congrats, man, on being our giveaway winner tonight. Looking forward to having you on the show very soon.
More horns.
For sure. Clap it up. Yeah, let's give it up. Turn it up. Wagmi already wrote the kills up, so for sure. Yo, let's keep it going, man. You know, I like to give deep in with my my guests, man. I like to ask off the wall, off the cuff questions, nothing too crazy, but you know what I mean, like we're gonna hop into Web3, but I believe in Web2 and Web3. What's your thoughts on the integration between Web2 and Web3, man? Can you talk to us about your thoughts and how that will all come about in the future?
Yeah, I mean, just for I'm very simple minded. I see it very basic, right? Prime example is Murderhead Death Club, which I caught my eye, right? It's Liquid Death. They'd have the water company, right? Regardless of what you think about them, they're a brand, right? If you look at it just like from an example, they came out with an NFT project from an artist, Will Carosa, who did Mr. Pickles and their logo. But they came out with an NFT project that gives you access to their new waters, their new whatever. I see that this is going to be the trend for all brands and all businesses. And that's like where I think it's important for creators like ourselves to be reaching out to people to say, hey, you're Wolf Brewing. Oh, well, listen to me. I am in this space. I have these people that follow me. You have an outreach to people. You can give people token gated website to have access to your new brews, your new beers. I mean, it's just an example, right?
Yeah.
Right. Or if you're a musician, you can give access to all your backstage stuff. Or that's kind of the direct integration that I see happening right away. You get that life pass, that free McDonald's for life. You mint that shit. I don't know. It's going to be something where it gets integrated and you can cross over with the brands.
Yeah. And to your point, I feel like whoever does it the best, whatever brand does it the best, will have the longevity, right? Like I
Yep.
mean, it's all about doing it the best, and that's what we're trying to do here at Neighborhood Tales. Give our gamers and our Web3 space the best product, man. So to your point, the creators are going to make it. The ones who are passionate. I agree with you, man, for sure.
Yeah.
I want to give a shout out to you guys too, because I do, I have noticed, and I've heard you guys mention that you guys built your project first, right? Like you're wanting to make sure everything was square before you even came out, before you're trying to push this stuff. And like it's like a super honorable thing to do, and it's like kind of putting your money where your mouth is, right?
Come
Which
on.
I'm all about. Like you're really gonna you're gonna like make your best product and bring it and be able to like say you put your everything into it. And it's been different for me, right? Because I've had to grow from starting and kind of learning as I go and kind of handling with things as I go along. And I wish that I had more of like something like that, but that's why it pays to have a team. And you guys seem like you have a real hype team, and it's real exciting. So I'm excited for you guys.
Yeah, man, I can't even lie, man.
Appreciate that.
We got the best team, man. We mesh well. We come from all walks of life, right? But we got a dope team, man. So shout out to my team, Mocca, Trizzy, Chiz. You already know how I feel about y'all.
And and being a solo creator and trying to get a team over this past year and having ups people come and go, I know how hard it is and how special it is to have that. So again, it's awesome for you guys. It's real cool.
Thank you, man.
Thank you so much. What I did want to ask you about, yeah, the call. So, how does it feel to sell out of 5 collections?
I feel a responsibility. I guess that's kind of first thing that comes to my mind. I think that, and I'm not saying anything bad about Layer 2. It's designed for video games, right? Like you want to have a lot of an asset to sell and get in your games and stuff. But I also don't like the idea of like the newspaper on your front step vibe, right? Where it's like, all right, we're just going to send out thousands of NFTs everywhere. And I think that's kind of where some of the value gets lost. And that's why on Layer 1, the minting fees and everything's a little bit more expensive to do work because it's just more valuable, right? So I feel responsibility. I feel that the holders that I have now, I have to bring value to, and that's really important to me.
All right, so I'm big into value, Wagmi. So I gotta talk to you about, okay, so you're from Chicago, I'm from Detroit, right? And I feel like I have a responsibility from being, in my community, in my neighborhood. It's my responsibility to bring Web3 to the forefront of their sites, right? I remember growing up, the internet came out. It wasn't pushed on to me, or an opportunity for my parents to invest in it. That didn't happen, right? So I feel like I have a sense of responsibility. Do you feel a sense of responsibility to let your community know, or let the people know in Chicago, what kind of efforts have you done to push this space, maybe like it hadn't been done in Web 2 for us?
Yeah, no, I totally have been. And I loved being from Chicago. There's so many connections here.
Yeah.
Like I said before, with businesses, musicians, sports. And I'm thinking big picture, right? There's so much opportunity here. And just being involved in all that and being around that, I think that's a big scene to bring here, and I just really want to, start the conversation for charities as well, too, right? I think crypto has a really good way of raising money to help people. And in my case, I've been trying to gear it towards wolf conservation, which
Sure.
makes sense,
I
right?
love that.
And just the conservation of animals in general. But I think that, having a percentage of a collection dropped or royalties to that is important. And I think that could be a really big thing going forward.
Putting your money where your mouth, aren't you? Huh? I love that.
I love that too. Um, I wanted to ask, are you solely into NFTs, or also are you into cryptocurrency at all?
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm just into NFTs, just solely for the art, digital art.
Hmm.
I don't really invest like that. Yeah, I don't mess around with it that much. But I definitely I like the whole concept of Web3 crypto, and I see the use case scenario going forward though, 100%.
Gotcha.
And I just wanted to mention too, like I also have a community wallet. And on Loopring, we're a little handcuffs, right? We don't have the smart contracts yet. But I've tried to put my best foot forward, right, for the community. So when I sold my third collection out. I took my profits from it and I opened a DAO. All right, at the time, I call it a DAO. I call it the pack now. But that's the community wallet. And I gave rewards to my holders through there. We have NFTs in it. And it was just kind of a good intent towards the community that, hey, I'm here to build, and we're going to, I'll put my best foot forward, and that was really cool. And I also have 3 of my collections that all the royalties go to that wallet.
Yeah. Cool, man. All right. So Wagmi, man, again, I appreciate you. You've been a great, guest and just really letting us know all about your project. One of our final questions before Mocca takes us into the next segment of our show is, in your opinion, what do you think are some of the things that are holding back the Web3 space community today?
You better talk about it. I'm just gonna go from my personal experience. That's all I can speak on. Is
Sure.
I've been creating in my space for a year, and I made a personal account, Mudblood Beer, and I went into L1, as we'll call it, those communities, and I was just amazed at how you didn't see each other. Like, I didn't see anything that I was seeing on Twitter and the spaces I was in when I was just on this new account. And I saw like this disconnect, right? I'm like, why is there this disconnect if we're all in the NFT space? And I think that that's kind of like the thing holding it back, because there are some really big communities that kind of drowned out others. And I think that maybe, more people start coming together and forming these bigger groups is important for these smaller communities, at least.
Yeah, that's a solid point. I think, there could be a little bit more continuity within Web3, right? And a little bit more straightforwardness as well. So I think, to your point, I think as we grow in this space, there will be more, that. So appreciate that comment on that.
I need some
And
more
I got
horns.
word from
I need more than that. Big shout out to everybody that's in here right now. Shout out to my brother Shamgar. Shamgar, I see you, brother. Shamgar is going to be one of the top gaming influencers of 2023 and beyond. Big Papa, I see you. Big shout out to Big Papa. Penny, I see you. Penny, one of the newest community members. We love you. We appreciate you. And long time community member Kyle. Big homie Kyle. G-Rock, I see you. We love you. More horns. Yeah. Okay. JD, Big JD from the Big D.
All
Let me
right,
get the
so
number between 1 and 16.
I gotta go. Number 14.
Number 14. City Z. Where the horns at? City, we appreciate you. Please make sure you following Neighborhood L's. Please join the official Discord. And please DM us your Ethereum wallet address. We gonna hook you up with an airdrop within the next 24 hours that you can utilize within the Neighborhood Tales Liberty Owl ecosystem. Official beta testing coming soon. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. Everybody follow everybody. Can I get it? You better talk about it. You better talk about it. I'll hand it back over to y'all.
Love it. So the final portion of our neighborhood talk is called Cap or Fact. I'll basically ask you a series of questions and you'll respond Cap or Fact, and you'll give your reasoning as to why. So the first one is Loopring is one of the best blockchains for NFTs.
I'm gonna say fact, because I attribute it to the Ethereum blockchain. I think that's the best one. So yeah, fact.
Love it.
Cool. All right. Next cap or fact for you, Wagmi, is NFTs will phase out within the next 5 to 10 years. Cap or fact?
Cap.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you tell us why.
Yeah, no, because it's already here. It's already here. I see the big companies jumping in daily, and that's what gets me going, bro. Because I'm a small time guy. I'm just me. I don't want to get drowned out, right? And there's big companies jumping in here because they see the potential too. So yeah, definitely cap.
Yeah, because we see how what is called the real estate game is like changing now. because of Web3. Everything's going to change. Probably even hospital bills or something. So, my third question for you is Discord would be relevant for Web3 projects in 5 years.
Just for now, I'm going to go with fact. Discord is a big part of NFTs. I think, like I said before, with the RPG kind of element of it, I think it adds a good interactive, engaging part to it, and kind of encapsulates the whole like algorithmic thing to do with Twitter and Discord. So I see it being useful, but there's definitely some things that need to change with Discord because it isn't really that user friendly and it's hard to onboard just kind of your everyday user, which I think is another problem, right? You have to kind of like ease people into this crypto space and saying, yo, you got to download 6 wallets and copy and paste these weird links. Like people aren't about that, right? So I think just making it as easy as possible for them is the key.
I agree. So I want to thank you for coming out and rocking with us tonight. It was great having you here. Great energy. Do you have any final words for our listeners? How can they reach you?
No, just you can just go to my my Twitter. You can find my Discord there. That's where I spend most of my time. The Wolves Den. We're gonna have a lot of stuff coming out. Coming forward. So and just thank you for having me on here. It was an honor. You guys have a really really cool hype project, cool team. And you guys just coming into our little space the other night, coming to chat was real cool. So, and I don't meet too many people who match my hypeness about this space. So it's good to see it. And, anytime, I'll come on and chat and would love to talk to you guys. So yeah, thank you.
Love it.
You better talk about it.
Absolutely. Well, Wagmi, we want to thank you again for coming on our show, talking about it, everything Web3, everything NFT, your project. We appreciate you, and we absolutely enjoy your energy. But y'all already know how we get down, man. We are the newest and latest. We do the newest and latest things. This is our way of giving back to the community. We're giving away $100,000 in cash prizes. All you need to do is be a part of our Discord. Tap in. Click the link in our bio. Get connected with us. It goes without saying. We'll keep saying it. I'll say it forever. We're the newest and the latest, and it's soon to be most influential. It has been a pleasure, Mocca, sharing this space with you. Y'all can find me everywhere at official JD Jones. My new handle is official JD Jones everywhere. And Mocca's been a pleasure.
Likewise. I do want to say this Thursday we're having Turnt Man Jimmy on. So stay tuned for that. Same time. Well, not same time. It'll be 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Thursday. And I just want to thank all the listeners for coming out for episode 24 of Neighborhood Talks. And again, follow us at NH Tales on Twitter and Neighborhood Tales on every other platform. You cannot get rid of us, as I love to say, because we're on IG, TikTok, Discord, LinkedIn, Facebook, and you can catch the recordings of the Neighborhood Talks on our YouTube channel. And you can find me, Mocca on the Block, on...
It's a neighborly day in this beauty wood. Would you be mine? Would you be mine? It's a neighborly day in this beauty wood. Would you be mine? Would you be mine? It's a neighborly day.